Hello everybody, I'm George from Ireland. Here I am at Great Foster's, and look above the doorway, you can see the coat of arms of Queen Elizabeth I, who visited her in 1598. I'm not sure if that's when this was that coat of arms was put up with her royal motto. It's now a hotel. I'm not sure why it's called Great Foster's. Great in those days meaning big, not meaning excellent as it does now. Anyway, this was built roughly 1550, so probably the reign of her younger half-brother, Edward VI. And it was a hunting lodge. It was then part of the grounds of Windsor Great Park. And these days we're a few miles away from Windsor Great Park. Windsor Great Park is not as great as it used to be. But it's now a hotel. And look at that 1950s car. So it was very plush. It's just outside of Egham. Anyway, it's a Bentley, so I don't know anything about cars. And they've got a coach house because, of course, in the old days, you know, they had to go horse-drawn carriages 100 years ago. The orangerie and all the rest of it. Tithe barn, as in giving a tenth of all your produce to the local whatever landlord. A tithe being a tenth, or to the church. I remember reading the autobiography of Benjamin Franklin, saying someone being a tithe of the sons, the 10th son, having to join the church. Ben Carson, biblical tithing. So you get an idea of the size of the place. It's got 17 acres of grounds. And I'll show you some of the other buildings and even the more modern ones. So it was privately owned for a very long time. And Dr. Furnivall owned it, who set up the psychiatric hospital close by, which is now some luxury apartments. And it's been used in films and things like that. So very notable. Hunting in nearby Windsor Forest. If you look here, you see the enormous doors, so you can put your horse-drawn carriages in there. And then the more modern extension tries to do it in consonance with the rest. So it's not that obvious that it's a 20th century extension of the building. Plenty of parking space, hardly anybody about. I thought they'd come and shoo me around because I'm not a guest here. So that is Great Foster's. I mean, a Foster's obviously is someone who's looked after by others, not actually legally adopted. I know in Ireland we used to have fosterage, you know, swapping children with people. I think to some extent that was hostages to ensure good behaviour. And then look at these other buildings. Wow. Anyway, it's very visually alluring, don't you think? Some chimneys, of course, because of course, till the 20th century, there were no radiators. You had to be burning wood and coal at home for heating and indeed cooking. I remember even in the early 90s, a few houses which still had no central heating, and they were still burning fires, but that was very, you know, passé by that stage. So that is a view of Great Foster's. It has mullioned windows and such like, and all sorts of those Elizabethan architectural features. So it's been a hotel for decades now. That is Great Foster's, part of the very attractive architectural heritage of this part of Surrey. And even look at the topiary. I don't know what you call that designer bush when they trim it that way. Right, anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. Are you going to check into Great Foster's? The Union flag is fluttering aloft. Oh goodness, the sun has come out. It was a trifle chilly till a moment ago. This short sleeve shirt was not quite adequate, but now it's not feeling parky. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching my videos. Make sure you subscribe on Patreon, donate PayPal, georgecallahan79@gmail.com. And what else? Yes, I'm sure you want to book me for guided tours anywhere in the London area, so you can just direct message me via this channel. Toodle pip.